It's time to take to the sky. Hello everybody, it's Scott here and we are playing through Jet Dragon. It has just come out on Apple Arcade and I'm currently playing through on my iPhone. Now this is a dragon racing game. We are currently in a race at the moment, but the difference is you don't actually get to control where the dragon is flying. They run on rails. What you are in control of is how much stamina they use each match. So right in the bottom right corner here, this big button, you can see that I'm tapping it, and what's happening is that's giving our dragon a little boost. The stamina gauge is the gauge that is going down. It's going from green to blue to pink. If we deplete that, then that is over for us. We just have to glide our way through. When we're going through these different rings, the blue ones will give us a little bit of stamina back, but it's all about trying to just time it right so you can overtake people, you can just get enough ahead and hopefully win the race. So as we go through, I've only got a couple more hits left. We're in third place. A little bit more stamina. This is the home stretch, so I'm just going to keep tapping that, just put it all out there, and we're going to come in second, I think. Yep, we've come in second. There we go. So this is one aspect of this game. Just a little side note, this game was developed by Grezzo, and they're the people who brought Luigi's Mansion and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time to the Nintendo 3DS. They're the ones that helped do those ports, which I just thought was a really cool detail. So this game, this is one aspect of it. In fact, the racing is quite a small aspect of it. When you jump in for the first time, you get so much thrown at you. It is a lot to take on. The onboarding is a little bit woof. But if you put the time in, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to all the mechanics and all the different facilities and everything. So we're just going through all of the post-stat results right now. We're in 8th place. Great. That's wonderful. Let's get back to our floating tower, which is our base of operations. Here we go. Weekly report. So what happens is each week there's a race, the race that we've just done. And then we also get to have funds from sponsorships, facility upkeeps, as you can see here. So there are deductions, the expenses, the revenue that we bring in. Overall, we've lost 45 coins this week. So we need to try and bring that back either by getting better sponsors, by not doing as much upgrading, by not having as many facilities open, that type of thing. So let's close this report and jump back in. So it's very much about balancing your resources, your economy, taking your winnings, putting it back into your squad, putting it back into your dragons. And this is the facility function. So these are the facilities that we have right now. We can upgrade the lodgings, we can upgrade the stamina and everything. These different things will have different impacts on the dragons themselves. We're going to click on the dragons. We have two. We have Waning, which was the first dragon that we had in our employ, and Shelby, who came a little bit later. Now we can upgrade them by clicking on training in the top right, and we can spend money to upgrade their different stats. Now, Waning is a very stamina-heavy dragon. Good to go the distance, so I'm just going to increase a little bit more stamina just to get a little bit ahead. So we nearly filled that up, and if we do it one more time, we should be able to get onto level 25. That's good for us. Now, if you see just there, in the bottom left where it says fatigue, when you keep training, you can't just go through and just rinse all their training, get them up to the best level, because fatigue starts to set in. And if fatigue starts to set in, they're not going to perform as well. There's a chance they may even get ill for the race. So you want to just balance it a little bit and make sure that you give them the training, but also a chance to have a rest as well. So now we've gone up another fatigue. I'm going to walk away from upgrading the dragon, and instead I'm going to show you the riders, because the riders can also be upgraded as well. So Eleanor was our first rider that we had, and then Kemi came later. So clicking on training, we can also train stamina support, speed support, acceleration, and balance, all for Eleanor. So I think if we increase her speed, there we go, onto level 14. Thank you very much. And her fatigue is nearly at 2 bars now. So I'm very reluctant to upgrade her anymore. So instead I'm going to tap out. And you know what? Why don't we put some money into upgrading this facility? Yeah, that means we can now have 5 riders instead of 4. So if anybody else comes into our floating tower, we'll be able to recruit them. And each rider and each dragon have different pairings. So now I'm going to jump into a race. participate in this one. And let's just skip through that. Okay, so even though Waning was Eleanor's dragon and Shelby was Kemi's dragon, you can mix and match for people to ride. And as you can see, there are these different abilities. Speed boost overtaking very briefly increases speed after overtaking a rival. This boost here greatly enhances boost effectiveness on the straights of the course, provides a powerful burst of acceleration at the cost of a huge amount of stamina. But if we swap out, then there's a difference. Increasing the amount of XP the dragons gain from the races. Or we do this. This one has a fire attack. So it's all about mixing and matching to see which one the best combination for you is. And on the left, you can see the overall stats for the combination of those. So instead, what it looks like is... It looks like Shelby and Eleanor are a very good match because slightly faster, better acceleration, and gets that fire attack. So I think I'm going to jump in with Shelby and Eleanor. Let's see how this goes. So there's a bit of a straight there, then we have a curve, and then another straight. So let's skip this beginning. Here we go. We're already at pole position first. Right. So I'm just going to hold back a little bit. And there we go. So now we've got some stamina regeneration as part of our ability. I'm not sure how that got activated, but I'm not going to complain about it. Always make sure when you're using the boost just to have a little bit of a gap at the bottom so that if you do replenish any stamina, then you've got it. It's not wasted. Do you know what I mean? You don't want it to be completely full and then whoop. This can lag a little bit, but also I think it's because my phone at the moment is very hot. We're currently in a heat wave, and as I'm recording this, I am very much sweating, and this phone is burning my fingertips. So I think that's one reason why it's slowing down. But the graphics are beautiful. Like, I'm really enjoying the look of it. I'm really enjoying the style, the music. It does feel very in-depth and very involved. And because it's on Apple Arcade, you're not getting any of those in-app purchases. You're not getting any adverts, anything like that. It's just the full game for that sort of premium experience. Oh, it's the home stretch. It's the home stretch. I don't think we're gonna get it. Second place. Second place? Second place. I'm happy with second place. That's good. We still get a little bit of... Yeah, we still get some coins. They're called Luna. And we didn't do too bad. Came almost a full second in front of the one behind us. Oh, we didn't... Because we have a sponsor, I didn't put their banner on our wing. And so... when you level up, fatigue gets reduced, which is always good. So you can always try and train up as best you can, because if you know you're going to wipe out that fatigue, that's always a good thing. We gained some new skill points. Their max points for their abilities have gone up as well. And also we start to get a fan. There's all these different fans, and when you race and you do well, the fans, you get their attention. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to do once we fill that bar up. Maybe we get some extra boosts and such, but it's all good. Now jumping back in, going through all this post-race stuff, and then we just carry on and continue like this. So yeah, that was Jet Dragon. Let us know in the comments, what do you think? Is this a game that you'll be checking out for yourself? Is there enough here to sate your curiosity? Let us know in the comments below. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and catch you next time.